Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigler here and welcome back to our video. So for the first fight, we're going to clear Swamp Thing on the main accounts, since we left this business unfinished since yesterday. And then we're going to proceed to also get over with Robin King on the secondary account, because that was also not great yesterday, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I have Jokerized Batranks, Bad Ninja Catman to hopefully clear this fast. Not sure if it was the best choice, but it should be enough. Wait, do I even have the Jokerized Batranks equipped? Yes, I do. Bro, that doesn't kill. Those clones have so much health. I feel like it's a bit unfair how much health those clones have. It's gonna soon have super move, we can tank that, no problem. Yeah, Jokerized Veterans is actually doing better than Beta Club as far as it seems, because I used this exact same team yesterday with the same amount of passive stats, and the Beta Club was kind of slower at killing this man. Oh yeah, that's unblockable. That's fun. That's a fun mechanic to interact with there. Not so controversial opinion. I think bosses should lose the unblockable on all their specials. Every special in the game that's unblockable should not be unblockable for bosses, because that's just lame. Yeah, that's the best argument actually. It shouldn't be like this because I think it's lame. You're welcome. I'm glad I convinced you guys to side with me on this. But yeah, this tagging we didn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna block here. Let him do a few hits and hit him with the third special, because then he falls down and I can know for sure I can combo and chop him. There we go, that's something down. Now let's move on to the next fight. And also take a look at the rewards as well. Oh, that's Batman Ninja Robin. Again, I don't need him. I have maxed out charts. However, whenever there's a drop that's generally speaking good, even though it's not good for me, I like to admit that. So this is not a bad gold character drop. This is definitely not a bad drop. And an amulet of tech. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, so here we have boss Supergirl, and a lot of you guys have been telling me in the comments to actually use the crown on Harley. I've been using Dark Metal cards a lot lately, but that's because we had the Dark Knight Soul Raids where I was also getting passive stats from it. But yeah, let's give Crown Harley a go. That's definitely not bad. That's one of her best artifacts, if not her best artifact. But I've been doing the Crown, the Dark Metal cards thing because I feel like it's a bit smoother to use with Puppet on Predator Batman Harley, which is what I've been using lately. Something I also enjoy, but no reason to not give this one a try too. And I mean, it's good. I already know it's good. That sucked. I used that third special there in order to try and get the power refund, because I had enough combo. Bro, again, no power refund, that sucks. That's basically to speed up your combo, and if you get the power refounds, which we should get, because we got a level 7 crown, it's gonna be very quickly to stack crown to max stacks. That's why you do them. But sadly, we're not getting power refunds. Like at all, it seems. Power refunds are just not on the menu today. There we go, finally got one. And yeah, all the way up to 4 mil at points, close to 5 mil in some areas of the hits is definitely good damage. Harley's doing real good damage here. And with a level 7 crown, which is not a luxury that everybody has, and even with this I can get unlucky, but I pretty much have infinite power. So I can just keep her locked into a stun combo. Which is definitely nice. And one of the strong points of this team, it's basically the same thing you do with Predator Batman, but without tagging out. Not really sure how much more time efficient this is in terms of Harley hitting the enemy, because with Predator Batman, yeah, you gotta tag out. But the animation of the special 2 is also kinda long, and the stun duration is a bit smaller. Overall, with infinite power granted and not having to worry about the special 2 cost, I feel like this is the more efficient way. But only for Crown, not necessarily for other artifacts. Yeah, shouldn't even get to do super move. This was a good fight. This went well. I do like Harley with Crown. She's great. Never said otherwise. I really am not sure if I can actually kill this with Manta, but I'm gonna try. Also gonna use Black Adam. What I really don't like about this is my special 2 being disabled, because with Joker has Bettering's Manta, which is what we have. I use the special 2 to apply the poison effect. I really don't like the special 1. Guess I can try using that a bit. First doing the percentage hull damage. And we're done with that. Now we're going to wait for his super move and match it with our own. The shield is not going down at a very rapid pace, which is something that's definitely good. I guess we can use a special 1, because we're still gonna be in super move range kind of at the same points. And even one more special 1, because it reduces the power generation. I kind of messed up there, but... Okay, super move and tag out. And I'm gonna switch into third special. I can combo and chop this man. That's not the problem. The problem is I really don't like combo and chopping after the special 1. And for now we still have the shield, so that's not gonna last forever. Yeah, we're not killing him. That's for sure. It's fine, I'm gonna clean this up with something else, but I was really hoping this would be enough. Because Mr. Freeze would do a better job at cleanup, but with special 2 disabled, you ain't gonna see me using Mr. Freeze here. And the funny thing is that at some point, when there was a fight that had special 2 disabled, I was like, oh, how about I freeze with another character and deal damage with Mr. Freeze? And then you think about it, all the freeze in the game are on special 2. Also, this was not actually too far off from killing him, though I don't feel like I made any mistakes that, if I played differently, would have influenced this outcome. So yeah, it's the best we could do. Going to clear this up with Constantine, that's his job after all. He's gonna have the very hard job of clearing a 32 mil held fights. Let's show him all the love and support as possible, guys, because he's definitely gonna need it, because he's garbage. But he's gonna do this, there's no way he doesn't do this. Special 1, so we get some burning, our basics. Also, activate the poison. So kind of doing a few special 1s. to capitalize on that burning. Tag this man back in. Special one again to reapply the poison. Look at this. This is, to an extent, maybe lower damage than Manta was doing per hits. And Manta does it for roughly the entire fight, as long as you don't lose the stacks. This man does this much damage only towards the end of the fight, where the health is lower than a certain amount. Yeah, let's not further talk about this. I just don't like Constantine. I want to remind you guys of that. Okay, so thankfully I actually remember what this boss does, and this is one of the best bosses in the game as long as you have a character that can lock her into somewhat of an infinite combo. As long as you don't get hit by her, you're gonna be fine. Because what she does, she's gonna have that debuff cooldown, but it's lying to you, it's not always a debuff. She will give you a buff, a debuff, a buff, a debuff, or in another order. This was a buff, by the way. So she starts with the buff. Whenever that goes for full circle again, she will give me a debuff. And normally how they intend for this to play is you tag out whenever there's weakness applied, and weakness gets applied on a character that you don't really care about. Then when damage is applied, you make sure to have your damage dealer tagged in so he benefits from it. Or you can just not care and keep your damage dealer in the fight at all times and get both debuffs and the negative effects. And that's exactly what we're gonna do here. I would super move and tag out actually, because I'm not 100%. Oh, never mind. I would have been safe even through the 2 damage against target things, and I actually lost damage here because Deathstroke Green Lantern got the damage buff. That could have gone on Batman the Drowned. Though it's fine, she's got plenty of time to get plenty of buffs. And yeah, without that modifier, Batman the Drowned would not kill here. We got too much health for the passive stats we have and the artifacts we have, I think. But yeah, only level 5 and level 1 sight for the passive stats. And we definitely need her buff to be able to do this. We might not be able to do this though, because we're getting buffed, or my damage is increasing, but it doesn't seem to be increasing at a fast enough pace, because we're gonna trigger passive only 3 more times, and the last one is not gonna be a full trigger. Yeah, it's roughly increasing by 500k with each buff we get, which is definitely a decent value, but might not be fast enough to kill her. So we'll see. Kinda remember them being a bit more impactful, and they are. Like, those 6 buffs we got are most likely taking me from 12 mil per second to 17 mil per second, which is a lot of additional damage I'm doing. I was expecting even more than this. Though we might kill her. Or maybe not. We'll see whenever the last activation triggers. Could have used Robin King, but I didn't really think it was necessary. But that might have been a good idea. Okay, all the way up to 18 mil per second, and we're not gonna kill her. We got real close though. Well, it is what it is. I'm actually gonna leave her for tomorrow, because this is more like a cleanup fight than a full investment fight, and I'm gonna move on to something else because I have Raven and King available. Okay, so here we're going to use the Supergirl's team, I guess, if you want to call it like that. But we got Raven with Beta Club, we got the new Supergirl with a sight, and we got Power Girl with another sights. Level 5 and level 1 on the sights. Need to be a bit careful to not take too much damage, because healing is disabled here, so if we get Raven past the point where she would trigger darkness to heal, we just can no longer stack darkness, because she will trigger it to heal and not heal. But still try to trigger it to heal every single time it gets applied, which is extremely annoying. Oh boy, I got a lot of solar shields there, actually. My bad. As well as this super move here, because we're close enough in terms of power. That's gonna boost my damage very significantly. My bad. Okay, gets already a bit of a buff here. Okay, that jump was not a crit. Oh, that's a crit. That's good damage there. And we got damage maxed out. By the way, I don't know if it's worth doing like super move on Supergirl. Like, it seems very counterintuitive to do it, but at the same time, I think it increases the solar shield stacking. Though in this fight, what I had a bigger problem with was like power generation to an extent, because solar shields, I always had enough solar shields to empower my specials. So yeah, I don't know, let me know in the comments if anybody found any use for the Supergirl super move, because it kind of synergizes with what she's supposed to do, but it's something that's unnecessary and maybe unoptimal. But yeah, all that being said, let's move on to the secondary account and take our revenge on Robin King, because I didn't read his description and it's definitely his fault, not mine. Okay, so after all the lessons I have learned yesterday about this man, the hard way, we're going to use League of Anarchy Joker plus EPI plus Raven. And I got North Snow Globe on Raven, so she heals herself a bit each time she uses a special one. So we kind of counteract the dot damage that we're receiving from the hazard. Though that's not gonna be a constant thing, because we can just move around the map to avoid it. Over here I have a big time where that's not gonna hit me, because if I was gonna get constantly hit by it, most likely I could not outpace the damage with the healing, but that's not gonna be the case. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna occasionally need to tag EPI in to heal Joker a bit, because we really don't want him to get in the range where he no longer deals damage. EPI, tank this, please. Don't die. That's great. That's amazing. No, she can't hit him anymore though. So no healing for Joker. That's pretty bad. Okay, so let's try to be careful here. It says as he tags with Joker straight into the place where Joker should not be. Yeah, this is bad. This is a bad spot. Let's move away from that a bit. Let's maybe get into the other corner of the map, so that the hazard is chasing me. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Keep in mind, Joker can't heal. He still can't heal. My bad. Well, rip. Better luck next fight. Yeah, this is so over. Can you just kill my Raven? So we can be over with this a bit faster, please. Oh no, we're also gonna have the North Snow Globe clones come in. But yeah, that EPI tanking super move, I'm not sure was the best idea. I could have tanked with Raven, she would have died and then triggered the clone. But then maybe heal herself while she was tagged out past the point of hitting him. Do we hit him now? Yes, we do, after we get healed by a clone summon, so I guess the right call there would have definitely been to get Raven to tank the super move. I was afraid she wouldn't heal after the clone is tagged and past the point where she could damage him. But not being able to heal with EPA was definitely a mistake. It's okay, we got plenty of things. We're gonna kill this man. Okay, so new plan. How about we deal some percentage hull damage and then use Batman the Drowns? That will definitely work. I have another Snow Globe on Deathstroke, though I'm not really expecting to get much use out of the clones. Oh, that's bad already. We got God Killer on this man, and God Killer is going to reduce his attack, which also reduces the damage I take from the hazard, so that's going to be a bit helpful. Okay, super with this man, because we had the combo anyway. Gets straight into final form. Yeah, that should be most of his damage. This man is also done. Let's see how well Deathstroke survives while sitting on this. Because he shoots... yeah, the clone, by the way. We got the first clone summon. The clone is still hitting him, though. Does that not apply to clones, or we're just above that not hitting the enemy threshold? Actually, I have no idea. No, he definitely can get unhittable, it seems. Yeah, I definitely had room to maneuver there. Yeah, and unhittable straight up. Rip Deathstroke, but we did some percentage shell damage. Might as well get killed now. No points, those guys are not gonna do more damage. Can we, though, do more damage with this man? We might be able to. Because he might have some juice left in the tank. And one more of these and we're going to be back in crisis form. And now let's see, did we have anything left here? Oh yeah, that's a 5 mil, that's another 5 mil, that's a decent 10 mil damage done there. Yeah, you can kill me now, I'm not gonna do more damage to you, so we're just wasting time here. Okay, let's move on to Batman the Drowned now. That should definitely be enough. Okay, got cleared. Batman the Drowned should have enough damage to clear this. The only passive stats I have is from a level 4 sight, and let's see how this goes. I would love to drop Robbing King, by the way, on the secondary account, because that would be such a huge boost on Batman the Drowned. I would literally give up my Robbing King on the main account to drop him here. Because on the main account, he's great. I love him with Batman the Drowned, but he's not really needed most of the times. Like, I could one-shot and do the 2 billion damage without him. But on the secondary accounts, that would be absolutely huge for Batman the Drowned. So this is a legendary character that I care a lot about dropping here. Though that doesn't really increase my chances in any way. Maybe just increases my frustration if I don't get him. Oh, that's not good. I should not have tanked that. I thought I could squeeze in the super move before him, and I could, because I have God Killer. But for some reason I was kind of comboing, dropping his ass. We might as well back off while the passive is active, because I'm not really getting much out of hitting him. We're just sitting in that hazard for no reason. Now we can pick up the pace again. I really don't want to have to use a special 2 to kill myself. That's just an awful experience. A lot of times that's more bad than good. Okay, we can chill here for a bit until the hazard arrives. Okay, we're out, we're dipping. Back to the other side of the map, pretty much. Okay, that jump attack is extremely weird. Bro, no way. I hate this man so much. How did that jump attack even get me? And how did I not even have the privilege to react after his special 2. This man on the secondary count was so much more of a menace than he should have been. Nah, bro. This is garbage. This whole endeavor was real cringe, so I'm gonna kill him with Banshee. I know we can't disable abilities, though that should be fine. I've got here on Reverse Flash to reduce his attack, so we don't get too damaged by that hazard, and let's hope we can finally be done with this, man. I'm still gonna apply this special to you for reasons, I guess. Don't know if it does anything. You need to have the special to apply to do armor pierce, but then again, I don't think this man has any armor. I'm not sure the appliance of the special 2 did anything, but it's more out of habit than anything. Oh, that's great. I actually forgot to drop an artifact on Sir Banshee. Sir Banshee has absolutely no artifacts. I planned on using Dark Metal cards on her, but it seems like there's absolutely no artifact on her. Bro, this fight is cursed, I swear. This fight is absolutely cursed, for the secondary count at least. You got super move in there, because looks like we're actually gonna kinda need the damage. She's barely dealing more on hits than Reverse Flash, that's... Oh! I got Puppet on her. That makes sense. I mean, that's also next to useless. Not much better than useless in this situation since I can't disable specials. But hey, that's something. Look, we got a damage buff there even. We're getting some attack from that God Killer negative effect. We even got the blind on him. Let's go, boys. Puppet really pulling in the weight here. But yeah, it was 100% out of habits, the Puppet on Sir Banshee. I did not even actively think of using Puppet on Sir Banshee. It was just, oh, that's Sir Banshee's artifact. Kind of an automated move at that point. Do we even kill this man? Because I feel like we should. He barely has any health. He's gonna die any moment now. We're dealing all the way up to 2.4 mil. Really trying my best here. There we go. Also, why do I start the 28 combo after I use the third special? Something weird going on with the combo. Maybe it was one of his modifiers that I did not bother reading. But finally, guys, this man took I think 9 fights and could have been over in 2 or 3 at most. This is one of my more regrettable boss fights in the game. And it's not even hard. That's the most frustrating thing. But yeah, let's take a look at the juicy reward. And I didn't get Robin King. Bro, look. If I was a new player and I got Entangling Poison Ivy from this man and I didn't have her and I got her at 6 stars, at that point this is arguably a better drop than Robin King. But then again, I have Poison Ivy maxed out, so for me this is useless dogshit garbage, but normally speaking for the average player this is arguably better than getting Robin King. So yeah, make of that what you will. We still have 2 more fights, so let's get into those. I'm gonna kill Scarecrow here with Batman Ninja Team. I mean, hopefully, this is wishful thinking. 250 mil health is no joke for the Batman Ninja Team anymore. Especially with not the highest passive stats, only a level 5 and level 1 side, and Dark Metal cards. There's pretty much no other choice here, because it's gonna have crit resistance. Hopefully he's not also resistant to lethals. I don't think he is. Yeah, the damage seems fine. For this level of passive stat. I don't think he's resistant to lethals. We're doing okay damage. We're doing the expected amount of damage. So I'm definitely not gonna kill him. I can tell you that much from now, just by looking at the values we're doing. And that the pace that his health is going down by. By the way, Scarecrow, though, by no means don't live this boss life to like practice. But if you want to practice with any teams, the combo interruption, Scarecrow is one of the easiest bosses in the game to combo interrupt because he's got like a huge window between his first hit and second hits. So if you're like not combo interrupting in general, you're like, nah, bro, this is too hard for me. I don't want to really mess with that. When you encounter a horrific Scarecrow boss or any Scarecrow boss, try just against them and see how it goes. It might change your opinion on wanting or not wanting to use that specific thing. Can we like get half his health at least? Yeah, we're definitely gonna go more than half his health. I'm curious how the Just League team actually compares to this team, because the performance is somewhat comparable, though Batman team is still stronger than Just League team, but they're a bit more closer to Just League team level now. Yep, that is sadly as far as Batman team can go. Well, let's move on to the next fight. Okay, so for the last fight, I'm just gonna use King with Dark Maul cards, just like Flash to give me one additional fast attack hit, and Dark Fate for the power reduction, as usual. Not sure if I should go straight into third specials, or start with a few two specials, second specials. Let's do two of them. Definitely gonna tag out for a bit more power generation. After I'm at full stacks, I don't care about sitting in the fight and doing basics for longer periods, but not tagging out now is just prolonging the time until I am at peak performance. And I don't really want that. Flash tag in. Don't really need to tag the super with Flash. I think would have been fine. Okay, super moves available, so we might actually look for doing that on a bit of a high combo. For the hits, there we go. Super move, and we're gonna start pushing him back to the corner, and then sit on Dark Maul cards in the corner and deal a lot of damage to him, hopefully. That's the plan, at least. No point in doing the third special without the Dark Maul cards area. I could tag out and back in to reset it, though it resets by itself a bit faster than that. Okay, so far so good. He's dead. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, disliked it. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.